Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Alwyn here. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day as always. Couple stimulus updates with the third stimulus check proposal by Joe Biden today. So let's get right into that. I just want to run you guys down on what's going to be included in this third stimulus package. So let's get right into that. This third stimulus check is Joe Biden's proposal called the American Rescue Plan, and it costs $1.9 trillion. Included within this plan is going to be our third stimulus check for $1,400. So the total of the second and third stimulus checks, which were supposed to be initially, we wanted to pass the second stimulus check as a $2,000 bill, got actually broken up. The first one, we already had that as the CARES Act. Now the second one was the $600 stimulus check, which President Donald Trump passed, last year, 2020. And then now is the third stimulus check. Combined, they're going to be $2,000 overall, but we have $600 from last one, $1,400. It's just going to be the difference for the third one. So this third round of stimulus check, you can expect $1,400. Additionally, within this package will include money for adult dependents. And this is huge because we know that the second stimulus check of $600 was not provided for adult dependents. Also receiving the third stimulus check will be mixed immigration households. However, the first one, keep in mind, the first round of stimulus check excluded spouses of mixed immigration households. However, that is not a problem in the third round of stimulus. Additionally, there will be money for unemployment, right? So the unemployment benefits this time will be $400 a week, lasting until the end of September. There will also be PUC and PUA, which will be included within the bill, and this will be applying to self-employed and applying to gig workers. The federal unemployment benefits are, again, going to be on top of any state benefits that you may have provided, and it will extend the length of the state benefits. There will be an additional $25 billion for rental assistance programs and $5 billion to help people to pay utilities. Additionally, there will be a separate fund to help those that are in great need and they may become homeless. They have a separate bill for them, essentially an emergency bill, so that way they can help out the people who are in desperate needs during these times. The eviction ban will also be extended until September 30th, and there would be a mortgage forbearance until September 30th too. SNAP benefits have now increased by 15%, and it would extend it until the end of September. That's going from June, what it is right now, to now the end of September. There will also be tax credits given for children under the age of 6 and $3,000 for children between the ages of 6 and 17, which is a boost from the current $2,000 tax credits. More people will be able to qualify for the earned income tax credit to help those who are making under $30,000 a year. Additionally, an emergency fund will be created in order to help child care providers and benefit the people sending their children to child care services to make a large tax credit. There will also be paid sick leave, which will be extended further. This is really good because in times of this pandemic, we don't want people who are feeling like they're sick coming into work because they have to get paid. They have to keep the house running. They have to put food on the table for their family. We don't want people to work, but at the same time, businesses cannot give sick leaves. So that's going to promote these people to continue to come to work in order to pay off the bills, to pay for their family, to keep the house running. And that means the virus, the pandemic will go faster and faster. It'll start to speed up. It'll start to spread more and more. And things will continue to get more and more out of hand. So by the government reimbursing businesses to pay for sick leaves, this should hopefully slow down the spread of the pandemic because now people are not obligated to come to work if they are taking a sick leave. Additionally, there will be more aid for small businesses. This will be separate from the PPP loan program and the EIDL loan program. The new fund will be a grant system, and it will be given to small businesses, so it's essentially going to be free money. Also, $350 billion will be allocated towards state and local government funding, something that the Democrats have always wanted. This will be used to keep jobs and prevent people, especially those in government positions, from being laid off during the pandemic. Additionally, $170 billion will be provided to schools to help them to reopen, purchase all the equipment they need in this new pandemic, and also implement, like I said, the safety protocols for grades K through 12. And then there will also be separate money set aside for universities. There will be $70 billion going towards vaccine distribution and testing. There will also be included within the third round of stimulus package the $15 minimum wage requirement. And this will also put an end to the sub-minimum wage to the tip workers, right? We know that if you are getting tipped, for example, at the fast food restaurants, a lot of jobs are going to be tipped. So they can actually, as of now, pay below minimum wage because the employees or the workers are going to be tipped that additional money. So that's why they can get paid lower. But now they want to put a complete end to that, meaning that even waiters and waitresses would also get a minimum wage of $15. Now, the Democrats could use reconciliation in order to pass the third round of stimulus, okay? But this would require 51 senators, right, the majority of the Democrats, to all vote for the third round of stimulus. However, like I've stated in my previous videos, they can only use reconciliation 3 times a year. And this is really crucial for the Democrats to save these reconciliation bills for times that they know things will not get passed, right? If they're trying to pass an environmental change act. Well, Republicans are not going to support, moving towards EV, being more EV friendly, providing tax credits towards EV, right? Republicans are not going to be supportive of that. So what are they going to do then? If it's a no-go for sure on the Republicans' end, well, then they're going to, use reconciliation, and they're going to get it passed in the Senate with 51 votes. However, now they're trying their best to convince the Republicans. As of now, we do know that there are 5 Republicans, senators, on board with the stimulus checks. However, this was for the old $2,000 stimulus check proposal. And now with the third round of stimulus checks, keep in mind that they're adding a lot of different programs, right? They're adding different loan programs. They're adding money for state and local aid. Republicans might not necessarily be ready to support this. And that's where the problem comes in. So we don't know if those 5 senators, Republican senators, are still willing to go ahead with the third round of stimulus check, and they're going to agree with all the other programs that are in place, with all the other aid that's in place. They may disagree, and it might be that much harder for them to pass the third round of stimulus. With the president and his administration being Democrat, with their Senate being Democrat, with their House being Democrat, there's a lot more hope, there's a lot more optimism that the third bill will be passed and that they will be able to get the necessary 10 additional Republicans in order to pass the third round of stimulus. And in regards to the second round of stimulus check of $600, some people have still not received that. So they have mailed it out, meaning the IRS has mailed it out on January 6th. However, this can take around 3 to 4 weeks for them to be mailed out, again, according to the IRS. However, other people have been receiving these debit cards and paper checks in mail within under a week of being sent out. So you'll have to keep a lookout for that. I hope you guys learned something new and enjoyed this video. I thank you all so much for your continued support. I do appreciate it a lot. Make sure to drop a like down below. It does help my channel out tremendously. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on those post notifications so that way you're aware of when I do upload my next video. Comment down below. Till next time. Peace.